Hello, and welcome to the Passive Income with Content live session and channel and Facebook group here. All we do is talk about content and passive income, so you're in the right place. And today we're going to be talking about the concept of free plus shipping. Okay, so if you don't really understand this concept, then you want to stay tuned. If you're live, you're awesome. If you're on Facebook watching the replay, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment, and you're awesome too. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. So we're gonna talk about what is free plus shipping. We're gonna talk about why do it and how you can use it in your business. The concept is pretty simple. You give something away for free. The way that this works the best is when the item that you're giving away where you don't have to explain the value. It works so well because people love free stuff. My friend Adam said yesterday on our live workshop is that free always works the best in marketing, right? So that's what kind of gets people getting intrigued to whatever it is that you're doing or selling or offering, because it's like, okay, I'll take this up for nothing, and then they get their feet wet with you, they see what you're doing, what you're up to, they don't have to spend anything, and then perhaps they buy stuff later on. Let me explain something. You know, in traditional marketing, right, when you give something away for free, let's say you give away a free report or a free video or something like that. Normally with those types of things, and that is categorized under an information product. Normally with those things, they're a little bit more complicated and complex. That's why not everybody is going to take you up on your offer, because you need to do a good job at selling the value of what you're giving away for free. Free doesn't always mean yes, let's do it, because obviously we know that see things for free almost every single day and we're not always opting in. When the value doesn't have to be explained, that's when the magic happens. If I were to say, I'm going to give this pug necklace away for free, what do you think is the perceived value of this necklace? Okay, some people are saying $5, some people are saying $10, some people are saying $7, some people are saying $20, $12.95. Yeah, and also I just use this as an example, a pug necklace. Obviously, it would only be marketed to pug fanatics, right? And which they do exist. I know, because one of my friends is just obsessed with pugs. The perceived value could be very, very high with the level of interest, or very, very low with somebody who, like, let's say they hate pugs, which that's probably impossible. But you don't have to go on for pages and pages and pages of copy to explain the value of a necklace. For a crazy pug fan, you say, hey, I'm going to give you this necklace for free, and all you need to do is pay $5 for the shipping. If you're valuing that necklace at $19.95, then it's a no-brainer. So that is how and why this works so well. Why do it? So number one, you can grow a list. The main reason why marketers do this, though, is that they make money on the back end. Maybe when the person signs up for this free pug necklace, maybe they're also getting an offer that says, hey, get the second one for only $19.95. Okay, so now they're making some more money on that necklace, in that same transaction. Maybe they're offering something that is compatible or in the same genre, like maybe a ring. Okay, get this ring for only $10, right? So now they're making more money by offering another product. Get this pillowcase, get these leggings, get this mug, whatever it is. They're now making more with that one transaction. They're doing that with like a one-click upsell. They're putting their credit card in for the shipping that they're paying already, then they're getting presented an offer that is also hard to say no to because they're already in the buying mode. Let's say like, okay, so plant-based diets, they're the new fad, right? Everyone's doing plant-based diets. There was just a documentary that came out on Netflix called Game Changers. If you haven't seen it, I would highly advise you to check that out. It's got nothing to do with like slaughtering animals or anything like that. It's just science behind what happens to your body when you eat meat and what type of things you could accomplish and even do if you don't eat meat in your diet, okay? Now everyone's like, oh, I need recipes. So if you're presented with maybe like, I don't know, something like a tool to use in your kitchen to cut vegetables, right? That's the free item. And then on the upsell, they maybe will say, here's this ebook, or here's a course that you can take, or here's 500 plant-based recipes that you can have. That's an example that you can do in, if you're like in the information business, you have to kind of find something of value that you can give away that you don't have to spend a lot of time and copy explaining that free thing. That's where people make this a little bit too complicated. The value already has to be perceived almost instantaneously for this to work. So how to implement this in your own business? Think of something of value that your customers would like to get for free. This could be a physical product like I showed the necklace, or even a book. Okay, so you might have seen marketers doing this free plus shipping concept with a book, and that works really, really well. And then you build a funnel. And if you want to know the details on how to do this, where to source your product, get ideas for products, please go ahead and watch the training that we did this week at debdrum.com/subschool. And my friend Adam Nolan, he gave a wonderful presentation this week, and he's actually been doing this subscription type business for over 10 years now. And this has been working really. This is like the only thing that he teaches. And what I really love about it too is that he finds a physical product for almost anything that people are doing online, which is great. He's just knows, he knows the places to source the products that are very, very inexpensive. And he makes it so that it's a hands-off process, which, obviously you don't want to be like packing, shipping things all day long, right? You want to be living life or doing other things in your business or growing your funnel, whatever it is. It's just remarkable what he's accomplished, how many people he's helped, and he's also an expert at marketing. One of my favorite things about the offer that he presents is that he gives away his template. So, what do I say in the ad, or what do I say in the copy? What do I say to people who have abandoned the shopping cart? It's all given to you all in there, which is really, really great. And Adam is one of the best in this business. There's a lot of books that work this way for sure. And sometimes what I'll do is I will buy that book when it's free plus shipping, when I see an offer like that. Number one, to see the book, because I'm in the publishing space, so I like to see what people are doing on that. But also then I want to look at the funnel too. So I want to see what's on the next page, because it's really, really interesting to see what people's funnels look like. And we've talked about this before, but a really good indication of a funnel that is working, especially with the free plus shipping model, is if somebody's paying for advertising behind that, right? And let's say you go to their page and then you see ads, you get a little kind of hint that that's probably doing well, especially if you see the ads over and over and over and over again, right? It's probably working for that marketer. So that concept could work for many people. Even if you don't really want to get into shipping free stuff, even just getting that marketing experience and knowledge, and even just watching the webinar, just understanding what's going on from the marketing aspect is really, really cool to experience, in my opinion. And that's why we always have Adam back, because he's really great at presenting and marketing, and he knows what he is doing. Hopefully you have a better understanding of what the free plus shipping model does and how it can help your business and how you can implement this even if you have an information business like I do. All right, I will see you on the next live session. Bye-bye.